Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So 74-year-old Florida man and ordained minister James Cusick traveled to D.C. with his son Casey, also a member of his church, a man named David Lesperance. Lesperance was recording all of their actions as they marched to the Capitol and as they approached the building. And it showed that they passed security fencing that had been torn down by Trump's mob. And Casey Cusick was heard saying, quote, "Whoa, someone just fell from the wall. Someone just fell from the top of the wall." So Lesperance mistakenly thought Casey was referring to another person who was scaling the Capitol wall that he had been watching. So he was heard saying, no, he's hanging onto the edge. He's still there. They talked this over for a while. And then a little while later, they made their way past more barricades with area closed signs still on them. And as they neared the entrance of the Capitol, Cusick's son was heard on video saying, quote, "Pepper spray, Dad." So the three men were then seen on surveillance video illegally entering the Capitol. Alarms were blaring as they entered. There were police and riot gear that were visible in this video. Nevertheless, they moved further into the building. Cusick and the others walked through various areas of the building before he went off on his own and went to find a restroom. Well, after 11 minutes after entering the building initially, Cusick exited the building by himself. Lesperance and Casey Cusick, though, exited together 4 minutes after Cusick's father, after James had left. And the three of them remained on the Capitol grounds for about another hour. They were there until the police cleared the Upper West Terrace. The following day, they returned to the scene of the crime. They recorded another video of the newly erected fencing that was surrounding the Capitol. So Cusick was arrested on June 24th of 2021, and he was charged with entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. Cusick refused a plea deal. He opted for a jury trial, and in June of 2023, 1 month prior to the start of his trial, he did something really stupid. He recorded a podcast with his son, and he lied. Real man of God type of stuff, right? On the podcast, Cusick claimed that when they arrived at the Capitol, quote, "There was no police outside at all, none." Yeah, except for the ones in your videos. And then he told his audience that January 6th was, quote, "like a family picnic, a we love America kind of thing." Because, there are always alarms blaring, broken glass, cops in riot gear, tear gas, all of those things, always at family picnics. They're always at my family picnics. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Anyway, no doubt his fellow cult members believe this BS, but luckily the jury didn't buy it. And in July of 2023, he was found guilty on all counts. Based on the most serious of the misdemeanor convictions, Cusick was looking at up to 1 year in prison, 1 year of probation, and $100,000 in fines. And the prosecutor requested almost the full prison term. They asked for 7 months in prison, 1 year of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution. U.S. District Judge John Bates presided over Cusick's case. I couldn't locate any details about what was said in the court at the sentencing hearing, but Cusick was given almost a complete pass, unfortunately. John Bates is one of those that's usually pretty weak. Every once in a while, he'll surprise you, but not typically. So Judge Bates sentenced him to only 10 days in prison, 2 years of probation, a $3,000 fine, and $500 in restitution. This is absurd. I would completely understand this sentence if he had taken a plea deal. But to waste the court's time, to refuse a plea deal, and then be found guilty on all counts and receive this ridiculous BS sentence, that is a slap in the face to every juror who took time out of their lives for this trial. It is offensive to every officer who was there fighting that day. I seriously don't know what these judges are thinking. And for a man of God, yeah, man of God would not support Trump, not if you actually knew who he was. And if you do, and you still support him after knowing who he is, what he's done, what he stands for, you're no man of God. You are a charlatan. You are a complete fraud. So, give up the church. Anyway, I will let you know when or if I hear more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.